I'm Chloe here with Nothing Original, and I'm talking to Joey Thunder, bassist of Las Vegas-based pop band The Cab. How are you, Joey?
Doing very well. I woke up about 5 minutes ago. It was a late night. Had to go see The Dark Knight Rises.
How was it?
Pretty much the best movie of all time.
Um,
I can't even express how great it was.
I'm excited to see it. So, you guys just started your U.S. tour with Parachute earlier this week. What's it been like to share the stage with them?
It's pretty amazing. It's only like today is an off day, but I think it's like the fourth or fifth day in. And so, like, everyone's just getting to the swing of things. We haven't had a chance to actually hang out yet, as much as we all would like to. But they're pretty amazing dudes. We're going to have a barbecue tomorrow night. They're really, really humble. And it's always a great thing, especially when you're as talented as they are. They're one of the best live bands I've probably ever seen. They're phenomenal. And coming from bass player, watching their rhythm section, it's something to behold. It's definitely very inspiring, and it pushes us to play further. Especially Dave and I, we see how tight their rhythm section is, and we just want to have that friendly competition and try and just be the best we can be. And shows are doing great. The kids are going crazy. It's a real culture. I love this tour. It's probably my favorite easily.
I'm definitely excited to check it out when you guys come through Michigan. I know one new part of the equation this time around is you guys got a new bus. Is there anything else different about this tour than previous tours?
Yes, we have brand new set. We haven't played this set before. We have a new intro and an outro. We have a new guitarist. His name is Chantry. He's an amazing guy, awesome guitarist. He's great vocals. I have a bunch of new toys. I guess that's new and worth mentioning. I am now sponsored by Aguilar and Fender, so I have a bunch of new gadgets to play on the stage with, and yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff.
Very cool. So these shows are a part of a continuing string of shows to support your latest release, Symphony Soldier. And although it was a publicly very difficult process for the Cab, it's received tons of praise from fans and critics. Would you say it was worth it? The struggle?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this album is I think Symphony Soldier is a great stepping stone for the Cab to their next one. This one, we had to do it on our own, and it's not always the easiest. It doesn't even turn out how you want it all the time. It's very difficult. We were very, very lucky, I guess you could say, and we're very grateful for that. However, it's all leading up to the next one. That's one we're really looking forward to.
So then, can you tell us a little bit about future plans for making music and releasing something?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna actually supposed to start writing on the road now. That's one of the reasons why we got the bus, was to actually write demos and get ideas for the next album, because we want it to be different. We want it, we still would like to express how we feel in our stories and make it personal, but we're growing as people and as musicians, and the music will show for that. So, sounds like what to expect. We have an idea, but we're not 100% sure yet.
So what's been the most exciting moment for you guys collectively since Symphony Soldier was released?
It was probably reading and listening to all the feedback that the fans and families were saying. We weren't worried per se, but we knew it was different. We knew it was, I guess, a gross, mature version of Whisper War. So, knowing that the fans still had our back and that it was the right thing to do, it really took a lot off of our heart and soul and our chest, knowing that the fans still stood right with us, and they were ready to see it all live, pretty much.
For sure. So these next few questions are designed to be a little bit more personal towards you. Is that okay?
That's perfectly okay, yeah.
Okay. So you were brought into the cab after a previous member didn't work out. Did it take you a while to like fit in and get in the swing of things?
Excuse me. No, I mean, it's an interesting question. It was kind of like just thrown at me, realistically. Told me to learn a bunch of songs and fly out to New York and play a show a few days later. So it's really intense practice. And when I met them, I definitely felt like a new guy, for a while, but they were very welcoming. And they liked what I brought to the table. They liked my ideas on the bass when I decided to play certain things differently live, or I improvise, or if I tend to run around on stage and go crazy. They all greatly enjoyed that, and they wanted me to do that. They wanted me to express that live, and, be who I am, which is, nerdy, goofy guy. And I'm glad the fans accepted that too, because there have been situations to quote unquote pick someone's place, never what I ended up doing, but it was thrown at me, and I had to just, deal with it. But yeah, no, it's been great, and the longer I'm with them, the more I'm included in certain things, such as photos and writing, and et cetera, et cetera.
How did your family and friends react when you made the decision to make music your career?
My family, well, my only family is pretty much my immediate family, my parents, my little brother, and when I told them, they pretty much gave me that look, like, of course, why are you going to school for something else? You know better. So right when I realized that, I can make a living off of playing bass, it kind of clicked when I was 18. I never thought of that. I mean, I played dozens upon dozens upon dozens of shows with, different bands, local, my best friends, local bands, jazz bands, whatever you name it, I played with them. And then all of a sudden, when they just clicked, I was like, I could be getting paid for these shows. I never have since I was like 16. So when I was 18, I was like, all right, well, that's what I want to do. And I wanted to go to school for it, so I applied. I got accepted to multiple schools, but then, of course, the cat sent over that beautiful email of, you'll learn these songs and we're going to spell you out in like 4 days. So I had to do that over school.
Well, I'm glad it worked out that way.
Me too.
The Cab has one of the strongest fan bases in the industry. Have you had any crazy fan experiences?
Every night there's something. Have it be goofy, have it be like a draw-off where people draw like a zombie picture of, a friend or fan of ours. To begin with, I don't like calling them fans. To me, not to me, but fans is short for fanatic. I don't think we have fanatics. I think we have family members, and I think that's very important that they know that, and that's how I look at them. That's how we should all look at them. But yeah, I mean, there's been instances where I'm on stage dancing, just playing, snow show, and I look up and they're like under the phones in the sky, and they do it just as a joke, or walk outside, the van, and there's like balloons and like birthday gifts, stuff like that. Or there's always, every tour, someone brings up a binder, and it's like, I don't want to say a thank you binder, but like an appreciation binder, I guess, where it shows, they take photos of all the shows they've been to, and they tell us how we've impacted them in a positive way. And that, for us, fuels us, especially when we're away from home and away from our loved ones. Like, we need something to keep going, besides just one another as a band. So the family, the fans, that's something.
So this is the last question. It's gonna wrap up our phone call. It's kind of an oddball, but what is your favorite Taco Bell order?
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, yes. We ask everyone.
This is probably the best dish I've ever had. It's amazing. Don't know the exact name of it, but if I describe it, I know you'll know it. It's just the only thing on the menu. It's the new Doritos taco.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Pretty much the greatest thing ever. I've only had it once. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while, which is not a good thing. I'm trying to stay away from fast food. But if I were to choose, it would be Taco Bell, and it would be that, because it's just delicious.
Okay, thank you so much.